Hello, my name is Joseph E. Reed. This is the Joy of Practice podcast, where you learn new ways of getting the most joy out of your music practice. And today I'm going to be talking about playful sharing. So, when you're practicing music, when you're trying to learn something new or maybe reinforce some skills that you already have, one thing I like to do is to break it down into multiple components so you can focus on each one so that overall you're getting the most out of your practice. So in other episodes I've talked about your before unit where you're just preparing for your practice time. You're figuring out what your focus is, you are getting your materials and your mindset ready, and you are practicing envisioning what it is that you're going to be doing. So now you're ready to practice, and then you have your during unit where you are actually doing the practice. It's good to get started, good to have some great routines and activities that help you stay really engaged, and very good to have a clear reflection time afterwards. So then after you had that wonderful practice, then it's the next step on how to keep that going. Okay, this is kind of the after unit. And so in the previous podcast, I talked about repetition, reinforcing repetition. And so anything that you're going to want to get better at, it's good to do multiple times. You'll be more confident. You will know more about it and become a habit. Then another idea, today I'm talking about playful sharing. So there's two ways of looking at this. One is sharing as far as sharing the information, sharing your learning with other people, maybe like teaching other people or telling about your practice to other people. And the other component is the playfulness. And with that, it may be playing with other people, sharing that way, not necessarily teaching them, but just engaging with them, and really doing it in a playful manner. And so I'd like to talk more about how you can have a playful sharing of your practice. So I distinguish this time of playfulness from the practice session, right? It's in essence, you are using the skills and the knowledge that you worked on, that you learned during your practice session, that you practiced during the practice session, and you're applying them. You're playing with them. You're relaxing. You're just having a good time. You're jamming, and you are kind of letting go of the mindset of, I need to focus and learn this. This is more of a challenge. And you're shifting to more of a mindset of, hey, I'm just going to play with this, just going to have fun. If I make mistakes, it doesn't matter. Not really worried about whether I learn something new or not. I'm just playing with it and playing with others. And so really the shift in mindset is kind of the distinguishing factor here. But it's still really part of the learning process and part of the reinforcement process. It just feels different. And therefore, that's why I distinguish it. So, as I said before, there's different ways you can share. And I think these are really important and valuable for helping you to develop momentum and more excitement to keep you wanting to practice more and wanting to learn more and grow more. And so one of my favorite things is sharing with others. And that can look a few different ways. Sometimes for me, it's like a presentation. I'll have a show, a performance, and so I'll play my music for others. Sometimes it's playing with others, and I love that too. Just somebody's on the guitar, somebody's on the keys, somebody's on the drums, and maybe I'm playing violin or singing, and it's like, hey, let's jam, let's have a good time. And I love the relaxed feeling of it. We're still using the skills and knowledge that we learned during our practices, during our work, during our learning time. but we're relaxing and having fun with it. And the energy that develops, the playful energy, is kind of addicting. And it's like, wow, I had so much fun during that practice time, during that jam time, right? That play time. So much wonderful camaraderie. I want to do this some more. And this is actually what I have noticed with my jam sessions through my company, Music Unlimited. I host educational jam sessions. And they're real relaxed. There's not a lot of teaching, like, okay, this chord and that chord and these notes. But it's like, here's an instrument. Here's a shaker. Let's just jam. Let's just make some noise. Let's have fun. And we get together and start playing. And regardless of the level of skill, the people participating feel inspired. They're like, wow, I can do this. This is fun. And then I've noticed they always want to go ahead and practice more on their own after participating in the jam session. So if you're interested in the jam sessions and the groove sessions and how I facilitate those with Music Unlimited, shoot me a message. You can also go to musicunlimitedatlanta.com and learn a little bit more about the philosophy there. But all that to say, it works. It keeps you motivated, makes you more excited, and it really helps to solidify your learning, and it puts it into a more natural context, really, which is needed. It's like, why are you doing this? The playful sharing is behind the why. You're learning music, you're practicing music so that you can share, so that you can bless others and encourage others and heal others and heal yourself through the playful sharing, which is why they call it playing music. So I can go on and on about this, but just remember, take some time to play. Throw out some of the rules. Don't worry about, all the things that you might try and do during a practice, but just have fun. Get some other people to have fun with, or just play on your own, and it will really, really start to reinforce your practice and to give you more joy in your practice. If you like this, please share with others. Let them know about this podcast and people who are looking to have more joy in their practice. And again, my name is Joseph Reed from Music Unlimited, and I'd love to see you next time. Please share your comments and your questions, and I'd love to get back to you. Thanks.